Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about a Hydro Boost exfoliating cleanser sold by Neutrogena. I was sent a free sample product on behalf of the Home Testers Club and Neutrogena for review and testing purposes. So I think it's a relatively new cleanser that Neutrogena has. I've never really used it before, so this is just my overview of my first few uses of the product. All in all, it's a nice gel cleanser. I can say that much. I have a little more I'd like to talk about, but we'll leave that till the end of the video. So basically what I did was I used it for about 3 days consecutively, and then I took a couple days off, and then I went back to using it. And this was just one of the days that I used it so you could see what it looked like. And basically, again, it's just a general exfoliant cleanser. The nice thing is it doesn't have microbeads, but it does have some sort of an exfoliant property in it. So you do feel it on your face when you apply it to your face. You can actually apply it with your fingers or with a facial brush, and I did both. The day that I used it, when I took this video, I actually used my facial brush as well. And so what you do is I showed you, you just put a little bit in your hand and then you wet it and then you go ahead and work it into a lather. And as you can see, it lathers fairly decently. And it's sort of like, again, it's like a foaming cleanser. And it's clear, which is nice. It doesn't have any type of fragrance or any type of like odd scent. So it just basically, you just basically clean your face. And I did like it. I just tend to have dry skin. So sometimes some of the exfoliant cleansers tend to leave me really, really dry. And this one, I will tell you right now, has hyaluronic acid in it. So you will have to use a sunscreen if you're using this during the day, or if you live in areas where you are exposed to a lot of sun. It does give you the burn warning on the package, or sunburn alert anyways, that you can have a sunburn after using this product if you go out in the sun without sun protection, and I'll get to that a little bit later. So again, this is just basically me using the product, and as you can see, it kind of stops foaming after a little bit, so it just kind of goes on, and it goes on clear, which is nice. You don't end up all full of foam, or you don't look odd. And you do feel a tingling sensation, at least I did when I used it. I didn't feel like any irritation or any adverse effects even after the first time I used it, but you do feel the product working. I really can't explain it, but when you use it, you do feel it working. I really can't say that it left my skin looking extremely clean, but it did leave my skin clean, and it did look a little brighter. I really can't attest to the fact that it hydrated my skin at all, but again, like I said, I've only used it a few times, so maybe it depends on your skin sensitivity. So this is what I did. I actually took this picture before I took a shower. So as you can see, you really don't see the product on your face. You do see a little shine. And then it rinses off clean. I rinsed it off in the shower and it rinses off clean. You do still kind of have an interesting sensation, but stay tuned. I have more to share. Hi everybody, I wanted to talk a little bit more about this Hydro Boost exfoliating cleanser from Neutrogena. So as I mentioned before, I did receive a full-size free sample on behalf of the Home Testers Club and Neutrogena. So it's an interesting cleanser. I can't say that it's not, but like I said earlier, since it does have hyaluronic acid in it, it does give you the sunburn alert on the back of the package. So I used it for roughly 3 days in a row, and then I took a day off or two, and then I used it again. The day that I took the video, I think, was like the fourth time that I had tried it. So basically, it works well. I can't necessarily say or attest to my skin feels extra hydrated, or I woke up and, my skin looked extremely better. It did towards the time that I took the video, I did notice a little irritation on my face following rinsing off the product. I don't know if I left it on too long, that could have been, or it was just that whatever, I just had a little bit of an interaction that day. But other than that, I can't really complain. It works, but like I said, since it does have the hyaluronic acid in it, you will have to use some sort of sun protection. because according to the burn alert on the back of the package, it states that you could, hold on, sorry. It just says that they suggest that you wear sunscreen because you may have a risk of having a sunburn even weeks after using the product. So again, if you have some sensitive skin, I really didn't think that it really irritated my skin that much. But you do feel like a tingling and you do feel it working. But again, like I said, I really didn't notice a big difference where I could say my skin was like extra hydrated afterwards, even after the consecutive days, because it says that it's gentle enough to use daily. So I tried it for, like I said, the 3 days in a row, and I really didn't notice that my skin was like extremely, extremely hydrated. It does work, but I think it will vary from person to person. So please check them out, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like